What's up, you guys? Danger Rock here. Today we're going to be looking at the Spectacular Spider-Man, Spider-Charged Spider-Man. Now, this was the Spider-Man that came with a snap-on web blaster on his arm, and he actually came with a Spider-Man belt. This version of Spider-Man right here that I have loose doesn't have it. So what we're going to be doing today is taking a closer look at the figure, and I'm going to be comparing him to another Spectacular Spider-Man figure that I have. Right here, I just wanted to focus on the figure itself and not his accessories, because this figure was released in 2009 by Hasbro for their Spectacular Spider-Man animated series cartoon. And this version actually has a darker color, blue color, and the red on it looks a little bit more of like an orange. So I actually really ended up liking this figure a lot, even though it is really just a repaint of the other Spider-Mans that we have. But taking a closer look at him, this figure is absolutely outstanding. He's got all those really nice articulation points for a 6-inch figure that when this came out, we don't even get figures like this nowadays. It's so reminiscent and looks so cool, just so close to that animated looking Spider-Man look. And I absolutely love it. We take a look at the back of him. We could see that really nice animated spider logo right there on the back. We got it really nicely on the front. And what I absolutely love about this guy is that he's from my favorite Spider-Man cartoon. He has this very animated look to him. So what I want to do is, even though I usually save the comparisons for the end, I'm going to bring in my other Spectacular Spider-Man figure. And the reason why I'm doing that is to show you guys the big different color, the difference of the color red that we have right here for both figures, which both of them are really nice. They're pretty much the same thing, just painted in different colors. As you can see, the difference with the darker blue and lighter blue. The red here looks more of like an orange. And I actually really like that a lot, since orange was always one of my favorite colors. And I really started just army building these guys. I think that they look absolutely fantastic next to each other. They're really nice to do comparisons with. As far as articulation goes, it's absolutely the same. You can fully rotate Spider-Man's head a full 360. It can hinge up and down. Arms can fully rotate. They go out at the elbows. They bend at the elbows. They swivel in the wrists. He has some torso articulation, which allows you to move his torso up and down like that. He has a waist swivel that can go all the way around. His legs can kick outward that far. It's on a ball joint right here. So to get it to kick out farther, you would actually have to move the ball joint. They bend at the knees, and they move up and down at the feet, which I actually really, really like a lot. And it's really sad to me that this line did not continue, because we never got a Mysterio, we never got a Kraven the Hunter, we never got a Silvermane action figure, we never got the Enforcers. So it's actually a shame that this toy line did not continue, and the reason why it didn't continue, I think, was because of the unjust cancellation of the show. But this right here is absolutely amazing. I actually like, when I look at this figure, it stands out on a Spider-Man shelf, for sure. It's not just because of the nostalgia with it. It's more of just me feeling like this really is from Spider-Man's best incarnation out there. And just the eyes have that distinct look to it, that it's from that cartoon. Now, seeing Josh Keaton reprise his role as Peter Parker Spider-Man in Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, I thought was really super cool. I'm really happy that they decided to bring him back once more. And the figure has peg holes at the bottom of the feet. You can see the year right there. This one actually says 2008. So maybe it just wasn't available on store shelves until 2009, which one of my biggest regrets is not getting all of these guys back in the day, because they made a red and blue version of this. They made lots of different versions of the black suit. They made a red and silver version, which is actually really rare now. But this one right here, I mean, if you like Spider-Man and you like Spider-Man in animation, this guy is definitely a must-have, even if you already have the other one. I mean, I guess Spider-Man fans and collectors are going to like having the other one better, because that was more, the colors were more accurate to the show. And when we look at this red and blue Spider-Man right here, he is more color accurate to the show. But it's just so cool how they decided to make all these guys. I'm just absolutely in love with the concept. I absolutely love it. And these two guys do scale in well next to each other. Everything about these figures are great. The only complaint I had about them were these ball joints right here, because if you can't turn it in the right spot, it can actually make his legs look like they're wobbly, or he's standing in a not completely straight pose. But this guy has so much more articulation than the figures we get nowadays that it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really hurt the figure at all. I would say to be careful with these guys if you do get them second-handed, because mint on card, these guys are very expensive. They're very high in price nowadays. And even if you get these guys loose, they still go for quite a pretty penny. But I was able to score this guy right here for a pretty decent price, so I'm actually very satisfied and happy about that. But I guess I would say they're not the rarest of Spider-Man figures to find. I mean, I guess they're not as rare as the McFarlane Superposable Toy Biz Spider-Man or the Snapshot Spider-Man. The Sinister Six Spider-Man is also pretty rare. I mean, I guess even if somebody were to say these are not that rare, they're really rare to find in good condition. Like, you could see like paint splotches on them if they're loose, and sometimes if I found them in like a loose bin somewhere, they're missing an arm or something, and I just really don't like that. So I guess to find these guys in good condition, they are pretty expensive. But if you want it badly enough, you will find these guys someday, because I think that there's a lot of them that are still out there, and they are possible to find. Going back to this figure right here, I guess it's more of like orange being my favorite color is why I like this particular Spider-Man so much. And it's like, you got my favorite color mixed with my favorite Spider-Man cartoon, and the fact that they got all these articulation points just makes it stand out a heck of a lot more for me. So this guy right here is a must-have in every way. I would totally recommend him. The best place to find him is on websites like eBay and Mercari, so definitely search those often, time from time. I think that one of these will pop up for sale, and I actually want to do a separate video of him with the accessories, because this guy also comes with a little Spider Charge Cyber Spider, which come in different colors for different figures, and his web blaster is big. It just clips right onto his arm here, which I never really liked that. I mean, I'm sure I have it in a drawer somewhere, but I'm just overall just happy that I kept this guy. So, yeah, this has been my review of the Spectacular Spider-Man Spider Charged Spider-Man with Snap-on Web Blaster. If you like this video, please leave a like. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Let me know in the comments section down below. What do you think of this figure? Do you think he was worth hunting for and searching for? And is he worth picking up for you guys that already have the classic red and blue Spider-Man? Because he was definitely a must-have for me. So like, comment, subscribe. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think. Thank you all for watching as always. And I'll see you guys on the next video review.